Hello.
Hello, I hope all of you are back. Shall we start the session?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
While importing or rather creating a database and then a project in GRASS GIS, I see that there's a display message. So after I add the georeference layer, a TIFF file, I see that it is changing to 43. So I know that my UTM should be 42N, but why does it give a message saying 43?
It might. Uh, which georeference data you used?
I use the file that we got the tiles, the Landsat code data set, the TIFF file. So I use one of them as the reference.
Okay, you can check if your area is falling on the subset which you if it is falling mostly in the 43, then it might have changed. It is possible that the Udaipur region is falling between 42 and 43, and
Right, right.
some
Because
part is
40,
in 42 and 43.
yeah, yeah.
It will depend on the subset which you have created.
No, I did not create any subset. I am using the original file as it is.
The master image or a
Yeah,
subset one
yeah.
which I shared
Master,
in the
master image, which you shared.
I shared a subset only, not the master image.
You shared the subset because I thought we had to clip that image.
No, no, I shared a clipped one, not the master one. The drive link in which there are four different bands, that was subset image of Udaipur region.
I see. I was thinking that as which we had to again subset.
No, no, that's master image. If you want, you can create subset from that also, but that is also a subset image.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any other doubt related to the unsupervised classification or supervised creating training sets? How many of you are getting error in the subset or training samples which you have created? Is there anyone whose output of supervised classification is most accurate as per his or her knowledge? How many of you have created supervised classification in Saga? I think most of the people are still in the break. How many of you have written after the break?
Yes, sir. We are back, sir. The link you have shared till now, I'm not able to like access that. So, if possible, please give the access.
Access will be given by Desmukh sir, so you can request.
Okay,
uh,
I'll call him. Okay.
okay. What about others? If you will not respond, I will call name one by one. Okay, Abhimanyu Arora, have you created surprise classification in Saga?
I am doing it in Grass GIS.
Okay, you are finished with the Saga.
Yeah, I was following when you were explaining, and Tarun was also demo.
Okay,
But
so
right now, I'm following the instructions in the manual for Grass GIS.
okay, that's good. Uh, so you got the output of surprise classification in Saga, and how was it? Is your most of the classes accurately classified, or are you getting any error in the classification process?
I was only able to get the output, sir. I did not check the accuracy. I was just seeing whether I can get the output. I thought maybe for accuracy we have some other metric.
Yes, but uh, for that you have to identify most of the classes and check if your data is entirely showing error or the most of the classes are accurately classified. So try to compare both the images. So once you are finished with that cross checking, and if your data is correctly classified, then we will proceed with the GraphGIS. Okay, try to compare both the images, FCC1 and your classified image, and check how much error is there. You can identify major classes, not at a pixel level, but if your most of the classes are accurately classified, then it's fine. Okay. Next, Vidhi Saroy. Vidhi Saroy. Chandrasekhar. Ekagrat Chatri. Lubna Gaur. Nisa Diman. Parth Chaube. Pooja Singh. Those who are not responding, your attendance will not be marked. Mr. Sarthak. Shailendra Kumar. Okay, most of the people are inactive in the group. Have you completed surprise classification in Saga?
I'm redoing it everything, sir, because I had closed Saga, so I'm redoing everything.
Okay. Okay. So, some of you are still working on supervised classification in Saga. So I hope all of you understand the process. If you are getting error, you can add more polygon layer or more training samples and then reclassify it. And once you get most accurate result as per your knowledge, then let me know so that we will move to the next part. I think 10 minutes more will be enough for you to perform this exercise, or you require more time. Okay, I will ask after 10 minutes. So try to finish within 10 minutes. As much accurate output as you can get, so that it will be easy for next experiment.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, in Saga or in Grass, is there any option to add satellite map as base layer, sir?
In the grass GIS, you have to add first base map georeferenced file.
Okay.
But in the Saga, if your satellite data or any other file is georeferenced, then you do not need to add any base layer.
No, sir. Actually, I was asking, Google satellite map or Bing map. Can we add that one, sir?
Mm, as far as I know, it cannot be added in the Saga GIS. You can add in QGIS, or you can check in the Grass GIS.
QGIS, it can be added, sir, but in
Yes.
Saga or in okay,
As
sir.
per my knowledge, in the Saga, you can input other images, but not like you import Bing's map or Google Map in QGIS.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in grass, we took signatures from a signature file that is created from unsupervised classification. Then we supply that signature uh, to what? To supervised classification maximum likelihood, and
No,
then
no. For the supervised classification, you have to create new inspector signature file,
oh,
which will be different from your signature file of unsupervised classification.
so earlier what we did was unsupervised classification.
Yeah. In the unsupervised classification, inspector signature was automatically taken by the system. Now you are assigning system a inspector signature that this is your vegetation class and this inspector signature is of water body and so on.
Okay.
So you have to create new inspector signature for the supervised classification.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Excuse me, sir, when I'm adding the shape file layer to the my map, it is not being displayed. I'm trying to follow each step as in the manual
Which file in Saga JS?
in Saga.
Okay. Uh, After creating shape file, have you added it on a map which is open in your map window?
But yeah, it's not It's just white in the map window. There is no map, even though I added it.
Can you share your screen?
Yes. So I'm following this step. So this particular layer I created using geoprocessing and then shapes construction and create new shapes layer. But after that, I gave it the name exercise 5 and I added it to the layer to the map. But it is not being displayed here. Even though I go to this option, but nothing is visible.
I think your histogram is opened. Can you close the messages window and your map window once?
Messages window and the map window.
Okay. Now open FCC. Yes, it's visible now. Now add that exercise 5. Not on this window, on the next window, which is in which your FCC is opened. You can close this exercise 5 window.
Exercise 5 I closed.
Okay. Now full screen this window. Okay. Now go right click on exercise 5. Add layer to map. Okay. Select first layer, which is LC08. First layer LC08B5. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now try to create polygon.
One second, sir. My just sorry, my landlady is just coming.
No, no,
Just
it's
one
fine.
second.
Look, okay.
She's knocking. Yeah. Yes, sir. Sorry. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sir. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yes, please continue.
So now you told me to add this thing.
Select edit. You have
Add.
already added layer.
Yeah.
We have already done this. Okay. Now right click on exercise 5.
Yeah. I did say I added
Edit.
layer.
Go to edit. The last option. Edit. Okay. Now click on add shape. Okay. Now try to create any shape, either in water body or vegetation area, anything for the training samples. Try to create a polygon. First select action button. Okay. To close the polygon, right click.
Yeah.
Okay. Now go to any other part of the water body or any other body, water body, which is showing different spectral signature than this water body.
It's actually.
Go to the zoom button. Near and tool. Yes. Right click on the map. Right click on map. Add part. Okay. Now create polygon. Right click to close the polygon. In the similar way, you can add 3 or 4 more polygons for the water body. You can zoom out and create polygon in other parts. So you can close this polygon now. Add part.
Okay. So this
Select any other water body which is showing different spectral signature than this, all of this one, because you have selected all the water bodies with a black spectral signature. So try to zoom into any shallow water body and then try to shallow water body which is showing blue color spectral signature. Those 2 pixels are will show the error because these are not water pixels.
this could be water. No.
No, zoom out to full extent. Okay, now zoom into the upper right side portion. I think you will get there some water body with shallow water body with a different spectral signature. Yes, in this part, the water body which you are seeing in the upper corner. Try to zoom that. Yes, this water body is showing different spectral signature. Try to create polygon in this area. Okay, you have saved that earlier one or deleted all the polygons?
No, I didn't delete anything.
Your edit selection is not active. I think you have deleted all the polygons.
I didn't delete sir, anything. Okay.
You have
I think
pressed
it would be best
red
for us.
button.
Sir, I think it would be best if he subsets the data first and then works on it.
Yes, but it will take some time to create subset, and so it's fine.
Okay.
I think 3 or 4 polygon will be enough to understand you how you can create polygon. So
Yeah,
you
done.
can create or practice later on. So now right click on the map. Right click on the map. You are getting these options. Again, try to right click on map.
Yeah, I have right clicked on the map and I see these options.
Then go to exercise 5. Right click on the exercise 5,
Attributes.
edit, uncheck edit selection. Okay, save. Okay, now your water body polygon are added. So now you can assign ID and name to this polygon. In the similar way, you can try 3 or 4 polygon for different features. That will be sufficient for now. So you will get familiar with the process for supervised classification. Then after the class, you can try to create more polygons so that your data will be accurate or the classification result is more accurate.
Sure. I will add a few forest and this thing also.
You can add 2 to 3 polygon for forest, agriculture, and barren area if you want to, and the built up one. So 4 or 5 class will be sufficient for now.
So built up is there, and now last is agriculture. It seems that the option is different. What we have in the material.
Which option?
After classification, it's in the PDF. It is supervised classification for grids. This thing is not being displayed here. It's just if you go to geoprocessing, imagery, classification, there's no that for grids. It just says supervised image classification.
Yes, the material was formed using the older version of Saga GIS, where this uh, surprise classification grid option is there, but now some modification are done in that latest version, so some option might be different in the newer version.
So I go to supervised
Surprise
image
image classification, yes. Here you can select features and then grid system and your training samples as well as method.
This is the built up area, and maybe I should change the.
Change the color of classes so that most of the classes is visible.
Agriculture can be brown.
You can use yellow color for the agriculture and green color for vegetation, red for built up, and blue for water body.
Green, I will do dark green. This one. So this is what I have so far. I think
Your
this
vegetation area and agriculture area showing most of the misclassification.
yes,
So
exactly. Yes.
try to add some polygon in both vegetation area and agriculture area, and then try to reclassify the data.
So I go to this exercise layer. I close this thing.
No, it's fine. You can keep open both the files.
Add here maybe okay. I think I should have added that too. Okay, so in order to add the polygons further, it seems that this is all agriculture basically. This is all agriculture, so I will.
Yes, you can combine both the fallow land and sown area in a single polygon.
So fallow land would be the brown.
That dark, sorry, the green one.
This one.
These are all agriculture areas.
So I make a one polygon for both green and this one,
Yes,
right?
if you want to combine both the areas in a single polygon, then it's up to you. You can create a single polygon for both the areas.
I think I should have taken one polygon here also.
If your most of the area is classified correctly, then it's fine.
So if we, what you showed earlier, if we zoom, okay, the same extent here. Why is it showing different zoom level in both the images? Even though I have,
Keep both the boxes of same resolution or the same area. You can now try to zoom.
now if I go to this object source, Water body, dense forest, I can put it as dark green, and forest I can put as
If you want, you
light.
can merge both the classes in a single. You can assign same color to forest as well as dense forest.
Okay. And here, if I want to make it a bit orange, this thing. Slightly. So you are saying, sir, that I can combine the. So this is dense forest here, this area, and this is water body, and then these are forest, and outside a little bit on the periphery of the forest, it has classified as um, agriculture
Agriculture.
because it is light pinkish here also, just like here. It is more or less, it's, I think, forest is okay, I think. Not that bad because here and here are forest and here also. So only thing is that there is too much of built up area because here also and also of agriculture and silo. So more or less, I think it is okay.
Yes. Uh, we can continue with this now. So after the class, you can do one thing. The classes which are not correctly classified, you can do either remove that polygon and create a new one, or you can also, for example, your built-up areas are not correctly classified. So you can see some of your built-up areas uh, showing or your barren area is shown as built-up area. So you can do one thing. You can add one more class as a barren area. Uh, then that error will be reduced. And similarly, in the forest area or agriculture area, you can either delete some polygon or create a new polygon. So and try to check if that error is reduced or increased. If the error is increased, so you can delete that polygon, and if your error is reduced, so you can do with the other classes which is showing higher error.
So it said if you can explain the last part, if the error is reduced, you mean?
You can do one thing after the class. For example, in your case, some barren area is classified as built up area.
Yes.
So you can do one thing. I don't think you have classified any area as a built barren area.
So I create an additional class of barren
Yes,
area.
you can add one more class showing the spectral signature of barren classes, and then check if your built up class error is reduced or not. If it's reduced, then it's fine. If it's increased, so you can do one thing: either delete that barren polygon, or you can select any more spectral signature from the barren area, so that your misclassification will be reduced. In the similar way, from
Yeah,
the
forest.
agriculture or forest area where your misclassification is higher, or some, for example, if your forest area is classified to other classes, so you can do one thing: some compare both the areas and check uh, some pixels which are not classified correctly. You can do one thing: while creating a polygon, go to the selected parts which are not correctly classified, and create a polygon in that pixels, and assign a different class or the correct class, and then try to reclassify it according to this spectral signature. So it will be a trial and error methods until and unless you get the most accurate classification.
Okay. And I should I delete the polygons that I have already created that it is being misclassified?
If that is showing much more error, then you can delete and create a new polygon for that one.
Yeah.
It will be easy for you to. Otherwise, you can create more polygon and classify it as a agriculture or the misclassified one. You can assign same ID to the new class, and based on the ID, you can classify your image.
So basically, I can create a new class called agriculture near forest, on the periphery of forest, or maybe light forest, which is basically it's this
You
particular
can
area.
you can create one more training sample for the forest class. No need to classify it as light forest, dense forest. You can keep it as a forest only, and either keep the same name as you have created one more polygon or training samples. Either you can assign the same name or assign the same ID to both the classes, which is having a similar feature. For example, you can have two or more than two classes or two same ID for the forest classes. Can you please open your attribute table in exercise 5? Okay, here you can see you have 6 different classes. Okay, when you add one more polygon for the training samples, so at that time, if you find that it is of a water body or a forest, so you can assign that new class as a 2 ID as 2, so that both the two will be classified as a single classes in the final output.
Okay.
Yes. Your seventh, eighth, or ninth, if you create three or more classes in the same forest area, so you can assign the same ID to all the classes which is in the same area. In the similar way, for the agriculture or agriculture plus parallel, you can assign single ID, or if you want to keep a different ID for agriculture and agriculture plus fellow, so you can change that ID. So in the final classification process, uh, after the training samples, there will be an option for you have to choose either ID for the classification or name. So if you assign the different name, uh, then, or if you have not assigned any name for some classes, then you can classify according to the ID. So if you have different name or the forest class, for example, if you have 3 different classes for forest and you assign the same name to all the classes, then you can classify according to the name. Otherwise, you can assign the same ID to all the classes of forest, and then you can classify according to the ID value in the training samples.
Right, right.
You can try it at home, and if you face any difficulty, you can ask me in the next class.
Thank you very much. Should I stop sharing now?
Yes, you can stop sharing if you do not have any doubt.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so shall we move to the next part, or anyone have any doubt regarding this exercise? So I hope it's clear to all of you how you can create training samples for surprise classification and how you can perform surprise classification in Saga GIS. Shall we move to the surprise classification or generating training samples in Graph GIS?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the Graph GIS, you have to add layer and create color composite. So I am opening. I am using the earlier created RGB composite. So once you created RGB composite, next step is to go to the map window and select vector digitizer, and then you have to click new vector map. After creating color composite, you have to go to the vector digitizer in the map display. Then the next step is to create new vector map. It will open a new dialog box where you have to assign the name for the vector map, and in the key column you have to assign category. Once you click on this vector digitizer, you can get new vector map in the drop down menu. So when you click on this, it will open this dialog box where you have to assign a name. So for this exercise, name for this vector map layer will be study area. After creating name, click on OK. Now to create polygon, you have to click on this icon, and then you have to draw a box in the composite image for different classes. And once you finished with the creating polygon, then you have to click on submit, and then you have to click on quit digitizer to save the changes. So now zooming into a particular part. So this is water body. So to create polygon in water body, you have to click on this icon, digitize new area. So every time you place the polygon, it will ask for feature ID. In the similar way, you have to assign different classes or create different training samples for all the classes. Have you created RGB composite in GraphGIS or not?
So we did that. We are trying to do the polygons that you just told us.
Before creating the polygon, sorry, I missed the steps. So you have to select study area from this image. So first you have to create a subset for the study area. Then we will do that one.
Okay, sir.
So to create a study area, you have to create a polygon. In the vector digitizer, select new vector layer. Sorry, you can create on study area. Create a polygon where most of your features are visible. So I'm selecting this area.
Study area. The study area has only one column, cat,
Yes.
and then I have to click
So
on
from
this.
this study area, we will pick spectral signature. You do not have to classify or collect the spectral signature from all the images.
Okay. So we can also select the entire image also because already it's a subset.
Yes, you can select entire image, but if you want to create from a smaller portion, so you can select a study area. But if you're selecting a study area, it will be suggested to select that particular part where all the features which is visible in your entire scene are there.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will show some error in the final output. So after selecting the study area, you have to click on this.
We want to save. Okay.
Okay, now your study area is created. So after creating a study area, you have to click on study area, right click, and then go to select set computational area from selected map. Right click and go to set computational region from selected map. So it will create a bounding box so that all the uh, spectral signatures will be created within this polygon.
So this software is way too cumbersome, sir. Unnecessarily, it's very confusing.
Yeah, it's very confusing for everyone who is not regularly using this software. So I also forget some steps.
Instead of just opening the image, first you have to set a base map, then set the projection, then load the individual bands, then create RGB composite, then you have to do different stuff. And now also I cannot directly select polygon. First I have to do a study area. My God.
So it's a bit lengthy process in GraphJS. After selecting computational area, you have to create group and subgroup as we have created in unsupervised classification.
Yes, sir. So here. Sir, for creating maps, submaps, what is the option, sir? Go to raster, develop raster map.
Go to imagery, then go to develop images and group. Here you will get create or edit groups.
Imagery, develop images and group, create and edit groups. Okay. So I have to select Landsat only, na, sir? That we created last time.
Yes, you can select that, but if you want to create a new group, then you can create a new group also. But we are working on the same images, so you can also use that group and subgroup which is already created.
Okay.
Once you create group and subgroup, then you have to go to again imagery, then classify image, and then you have to select interactive input for supervised classification.
Oh, okay.
So when you select this, your area, a new dialog box will be open where you can see our training area display and preview display. Here you have to select imagery group and then you have to select subgroup.
Hmm.
Once you select imagery group and subgroup, now you have to click on this RGB, add RGB map layer.
Sir, where is it, sir?
It's in the below, just above the preview display.
Okay. Name of the raster map to be used for green.
Now, if you compare both the areas, so in your training area display, only the area which you have selected for study area is displayed. Not the entire image is displayed in your training area display. So now we will be collecting spectral signature from this training area display only. So to collect the signatures, you have to click on this class manager window. So it will add some classes. So you can enter the name of classes and assign different colors, and then you have to select different polygons. So first I'm selecting different classes. So click on this class manager. I'm adding 5 classes.
सर एक बार फिर से करिए ना सर, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया.
यहाँ तक हो गया ये वाला मिला.
Yes sir, I loaded the training area display. Yes, I did.
Okay, so now you have to go to this icon which is class manager.
Class manager.
So when you open this, you have to add different number of classes which you want to keep. So if you want 5 classes, 6 classes, you can add classes, and then you have to assign name as well as color for different classes. For example, I am assigning first class name as water body and assigning the color as blue. For the second class, it will be vegetation, and I'm assigning color as green. Third is built up area, and I'm assigning color as red. Fourth is agriculture area. I'm assigning yellow color. Fifth is barren land, and I'm assigning it as white color. So I'm just keeping 5 classes. Now close this display.
Sir, I lost the image. Oh, here only.
So we have followed till this step, and in the next step you have to digitize using polygons. So this time you have to first select the classes for which you want to create polygon. For example, water body. Then you have to select the water body class and then digitize new area, and you have to create polygon. now I'm selecting classes for polygon water body. So for now you can use 2 to 3 polygon to understand the process. Later you can try based on your output image. So once your spectral signature for particular class is selected, you can save the training site by clicking on this icon. You can also export the training areas. Now I am selecting for vegetation.
So don't you think it's a good idea to use Google satellite imagery in order to classify or give or make the training set?
No, for every time when you are preparing for the training sets, even for the same area, if you are using a different type image, then the spectral signature for both the images will be different. So every time you have to select the training samples from that particular scene only. So if you use different spectral signature or from the different areas, so your output will affect.
Oh, no, I mean, in order to classify the polygon, for example, using this particular imagery, we ourselves might not be able to correctly, uh, bucket the pixel, whether it is agriculture or a forest. So, but if we use Google imagery, then we can know that particular location is which exactly is the correct classification, and then we can use the correct classification here, because it's also possible that we might misclassify on our part. One is misclassification by the algorithm, but the other is when we are creating the training set also there is a possibility of misclassification by the user, by us.
So you can take the help to identify different classes if you have any doubt in identifying any class. But mostly, if your spectral signatures or association based on the image interpretation key, if you identify most of the features, then you can use that. But if you have any doubt in classifying particular features, then you can use high resolution data to confirm if it's falling in which classes or if it's in another classes. So you can take the help, but most of the features will be identified easily if you have knowledge to identify different features in any area. For example, if you are seeing this area, so you can see uh, all these are rectangular or square shaped polygons. So it will be definitely agriculture areas because it's showing a signature of red color, which means it has vegetation. But if you will see, if you remember image interpretation key, so the shape of a forest area or agricultural land will be different, and even the texture of both the classes will be different. Even in this settlement area, so if you see the settlement area, you will see uh, rough texture, while in the mining areas you will see you can check the association or shape and the texture, it will be different from the settlement areas. So it will be easy or if you first check the areas and if you have any doubt you can uh, refer the Google Earth imagery or higher satellite data to identify different features, and then you can select the spectral signature or training samples. I hope I have resolved your query.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Once your training sample, you have selected or created or training samples from all the different classes which you have identified. So you can export these training samples. And for the supervised classification, you have to convert this into a raster. So to convert it into a raster, you have to just go to vector present in the layer manager, and then you have to click on map type conversion and then click on vector to raster.
Sir, after creating these vectors, I mean, as training sets for each class, so we have to export it uh, as a signature file, sir.
So once you created training samples for all the classes, you can export it. So to export, you can click on this export training areas to vector data.
Okay.
So once you export your training samples, next you have to go to the layer manager where you will find map type conversion vector to vector map type conversion, then click on vector to raster. Here you have to assign the name of output file as training underscore map, and in the input class you have to select training, and in the raster value you have to select ATTR, which is attribute. So after showing the spectral signatures, you have to convert it from vector to raster. For that, you have to go to the vector, then map type conversion, and then click
Sir,
on.
when I'm clicking export training areas, enter name to the new vector map, should I enter a new name or should I select from the list here? Signature one and study area one.
It's a new name. you can assign training samples or something like that.
Okay, sir.
Or you can also assign name as per given in your lab manual.
Okay, sir. 15 years. Okay. So I exported them.
Okay, now go to
E2.
vector.
Okay. Good. So we have to type as v dot 2 dot. Sir, should I select training samples in the vector to raster?
Yes, in the input vector map, you have to select the training samples which you just created.
And training.
And in the output raster map, you have to assign the name as training underscore map.
Okay, sir.
And in the source of raster value, you have to select attribute attr.
Okay, sir.
Now go to attributes, select in the name of column for attribute parameter, select CAT.
Okay, sir.
And in the last option, which is name of column used as raster category labels, select class.
Okay, sir.
Now click on run.
To raster complete.
Now if you see, your training map is raster layer of training map is added in layer menu.
Ah, yes, sir.
So for the classification process, go to the next exercise. Here you have to go to imagery, then classify image, and then you have to select input for supervised MSC.
Input for supervised elements.
So new dialog box is opened. In this you have to select training map as ground truth training map, and in the group and subgroup you have to select the group or subgroup which you created, and in the signature file you have to assign the signature area. In the training map, select training map. In the imagery group, select the group and subgroup. Now for the output file name, select as signature, and after selecting all this you have to click on run.
Ground truth in training.
Now again, And then you have to go to imagery, then classify image, and then maximum likelihood classification.
Sir, when we go for this input for classification MLC, so first I give training map, then I give this group and subgroup, then I just give a name and then click run, or is there an option?
Now, after clicking all the details, you have to click on run. Once the process is completed, you can close this dialog box, and now you have to go to imagery, then classify image, and then you have to click on maximum likelihood classification.
Okay.
In this dialog box also, you have to select group, subgroup, input signature file, and then you have to assign name of output file. So once process is completed, you will find that your classified image is added.
Oh my God. Okay. What will I click?
So now you can see the classified image. I have classified or assigned training signature of 5 different classes: agriculture, forest area, water bodies, settlement, and barren areas. So I hope all of you have created or followed till this step.
Thing is available as soon as possible because it's it's easy to see at that time, but then when we practice, then it becomes we forget the steps.
So you can request Merit Study Centers, so they will provide you the recorded lectures. You can try parallelly, and if you face any difficulty, then let me know. Or you can also write down the steps in a flowchart or any other simple way, so that it will be easy for you to recall the steps.
Yes, sir. More concise than what is given in the PDF. We can have some kind of a flow chart.
Yes. I hope all of you are doing the supervised classification in Graphs GIS.
Sir, I did it. I got the output. But to be frank, sir, I maybe now because you're doing, I was able to do. But somebody asked me, I mean, maybe tomorrow you will take a test. I will not be able to do in grass. Saga is much more easier and it's straightforward, so I will be able to remember it. So, as Abhimanyu has asked you, kindly provide us the link to that recorded files if possible.
It will be recorded by Merit Study Center. You can request them, so they will provide you once they
That is
finish with the
so
editing
any,
process.
any study center, sir, because I don't know what my study center is different from somebody else's.
I don't know about the others, but this session are recorded by Merit Study Center, Delhi,
Native studies.
Montreal.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, you also tell to Merit Study Center that the students are asking for the recording.
And I will tell them, but some of the earlier lecture are recorded and available in Google Drive link, which I think Deshmukh sir shared. Some of the lecture are available on the drive, but rest of the sessions are also recorded by the Merit Study Center.
Whatever is available, please share that so that we can see that.
Definitely, we will share with everyone once it will be uploaded either on the YouTube or either it will be uploaded on Drive, and the link will be shared with all of you.
Thank you, sir.
If you have any other doubt or facing difficulty in performing surprise classification in GRASS GIS, then you can ask. If you want, you can perform once again so that it will be easy for you to recall some steps again. So you can perform one more time and then we will move to the next part.
Okay, sir.
This time you can try with the master image, selecting complete master image as your study area, and then try to perform surprise classification on that image.
Okay, sir.
Sir, could you please repeat the last point you made regarding master image?
Uh, Till now, you have performed surprise classification in GraphGIS on the subset image. You have created a study area polygon in the master image. Then you have selected your training samples from that particular area only. So now this time you can select entire image as your study area, and then you can select different spectral signature from a complete image instead of a smaller study area, and then you can perform surprise classification. The process will be similar, but this time you are performing it on entire image instead of selecting a smaller study area. You can select complete image as your study area.
So basically, we skip one step.
No, we didn't skip one step. We just created a small study area for this classification purpose. So we are repeating the steps, but either you can select different study area in that image, or you can uh, perform same classification on the entire image. Just your study area or portion of the images on which you are trying to perform classification is changed. The process will be same. All the steps will be same. Just you are trying on another area. That's it. Or if you have any other satellite data of any other area, not necessarily of Rajasthan or Udaipur. If you have any satellite data of Delhi, Delhi area or anything else, so you can perform on that also. It's up to you. You can try once again so that you get familiar with the process how you can perform supervised classification in GraphGIS. If you perform one or two more time, that will be easy for you and you get more familiar with the software. So after performing 2 or 3 times, you will recall all the steps easily.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, while creating the study area, by mistake, an extra line I created, how can I delete that?
Can you share your screen?
Yeah. So this particular line has been created.
Okay. So,
As you told, yeah, as you told, I selected the entire this thing as my study area polygon.
okay.
Now,
So
by mistake, I created this thing and I was not able to. Maybe should I undo this thing?
there is an option for remove selected vertex.
Okay. I did undo and then it went away.
Okay.
Where was? Yeah.
Otherwise, there is an option. You can see the red one cross. Yes, this is remove selected vertex. You can select this particular part of any line.
Okay. So where was the layer manager after we did this thing?
You can see all the layers in as your study area FCC below
So
that
here,
data.
yes, you right click on the study area in the layer manager window and select set computational region from the selected map.
Uh,
My this thing is study area 2.
okay. So, can you see in your layer window there is a study area layer, study area 2 layer.
Yes.
just above the FCC.
Yes.
Yes, right click on it.
Okay.
Here you will see set computational region from selected maps.
Do we create any group? I forgot.
If you want to use the same group which you created for unsupervised, then it's fine. Otherwise, you can create a new group also. You can assign a name. Now click on OK, add. Select all the 4 band, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Click on OK.
FCC also?
No need to select FCC. Now you can create subgroup also. You just created group only, not subgroup.
So, subgroup, what is the need for the subgroup? The concept of the group, as I understand, is we separate the SWIR from the visible.
Not SWI from visible. So in the Grass GIS, you require group and subgroup. So in the group, you can select one number of bands, but in the subgroup, you can select selected number of bands which you required for particular function. Suppose if you in the early morning you have created uh, groups for unsupervised classification. So in that group, suppose you have added all the bands, your visible band, blue, green, red, and NIR band as well as your SWIR band. So now you can do one thing. You can create two subgroup. In one subgroup, you can add your all the bands which are selected for group, and you can create one more subgroup in which you can select only visible and near infrared band. So for performing unsupervised classification, you can use first subgroup. If you want to use SWI band for the unsupervised classification also. And for the supervised classification, if you don't want to use SWI band, so you can use the same group, but in the same group there are two subgroups. So you can use second subgroup, which in which you have only selected visible and near infrared band.
Right, right. So right now, do I need to create any subgroup? I created the group.
Yes, you have to create subgroup also because it is mandatory for supervised and unsupervised classification in Grass GIS. In the same group, you can create subgroup. Go to imagery and develop images and group. Now create edit group. You can select the group which you just created. Yes, now click on edit. Now assign the name of subgroup. In this, if you want to select all the bands, you can. Otherwise, you can select visible or NIR band also. But for the supervised classification, it will be better if you use NIR band also because it shows highest reflectance uh, of vegetation classes. So it will be easy for you to classify.
So I select all the
You
rows.
can select all. Yes. So now your group and subgroup both are created. So now you can proceed with further process. Follow all the remaining steps. You can create 2 or 3 polygon for each classes. That will be enough for you to understand the process.
So steps number 8 and 9 we skip, right? Maybe because this is old version of Grass GIS. We
No, it's
because I don't see this select imagery group.
go to the imagery, select classify image. Interactive input for supervised classification. I think some of your file is deleted from the C folder. That's why it's showing an error. But you can continue. If the error remains and you are not able to perform, then you can try again.
So I from here I add my imagery group.
First, you have to select imagery group. Below the eye icon, you can see the add button at the top left corner. Yes. Select group and subgroup. Now you can add RGB image.
This one.
Yes. Select all the bands.
This one would be
Band 5 will
4
be
5
for the
3.
first color composite 5 4 3. For the two color composite combination will be 4 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, now from the class manager you can add 4 or 5 classes and then assign a spectral signature and then perform supervised classification.
So here, how do I get the original layer? I need this.
So in the grass 2 windows are open. So you have to work on that another window.
I'm sorry, sir.
There are 2 windows for grass.
Yes.
You have to work on another window, which is yes. So you can add 4 or 5 classes and then assign the name of class and color.
Here also something should change, right? I think there was something agriculture. When we select the class manager, it seems only agriculture.
For the spectral signature, you have to work on the another window only. Yes. You can full screen this window. So first add all the classes, then you can.
Why does it go to that?
Sorry.
Why does it go to that different grass window? So if I want to change this thing now, if I cannot change the name of this.
Double click on the class. The class 2.
I am able to change the name of forest, but not the class 2.
Can you drag this window box somewhere else? Yes, it's working.
I am not able to right click. When I right click, there is something. If I delete this thing, to close, I am not able to close also. It is not
I
going away.
think your laptop is lagging. You are able to perform only some actions.
I am not able to close this class manager also. It is not going good.
Okay, can you close the supervised classification tool window and then open it again?
No, I am not able to close that also.
Okay, it's not working. So you can wait for some time if it start responding.
Actually, it is not hung. I am able to change this thing, for example, but I am not able to either go to the second row or do anything with this. I am able to delete also. I am able to delete also. If I see,
Yes, you are able to perform some function, but not all.
yeah, the, these
You can do
buttons
one thing.
are.
You can close our grass completely and then restart.
Then my saved work will be something. It says error also. It has displayed some error.
Yeah, some file from your C drive is deleted, I think. That's why the error was shown.
So should I close this graph here?
Yes, you can try.
Maybe Should I open through?
You can open grass directly.
So these are my layers that I saved before closing this graph GIS.
Okay, now you can try it responding now.
So now if I go to imagery, classify image, interactive tool for supervised classification. Again, it says something similar. But now if I imagery plus if I go to class launch, it hasn't
Add
loaded in.
RGB layer. Now
Now,
try to add classes.
what was the
Try to add classes from the class manager window. Not this one. The symbol which is just near the adding group and subgroup.
it doesn't stay in that window. It suddenly goes to this window. So
I
now,
think
yeah, now I
some
can
of the
change.
layers are not
I think
visible.
now I can change surely. It seems agriculture, and then I can add uh, media. But the color, the number is the same.
Sorry, which color and which number?
This one,
It's color code.
nothing has changed. I changed the color. You see, nothing has changed. It is still black only. Although I wanted it to be green.
Okay, you
Okay,
can
now it has
proceed.
changed. Okay, now it has changed. Agriculture, I will be yellow. Water body is blue. Built up area is gray. Okay. Now I go to, let's say, forest.
Create just 1 or 2 polygon for each classes.
Okay. Digitize relatively. How do I zoom this thing?
Using the scroll button.
Actually, I don't have this. Maybe I'll use this thing.
You can zoom in or zoom out using your 2 finger on that mouse pad.
Okay, so this I did.
In the similar way, you can create polygon for other classes also. Your water body, built up area, barren land, or what, agriculture area.
So I have to save it each time for each feature.
No, you can save it at the end once you finish with
Okay.
or digitize or creating training samples for all the classes.
So for agriculture,
You will find the agriculture area in top left or right corners mostly.
sorry, sir.
You will find the agriculture area in top left and right corner of the images.
Top left and right. It doesn't create the polygon by itself, it seems. It's not snapping also.
If you are not closed the polygon correctly, then the polygon will not be created.
So here, how do I ensure that the polygon is created?
You can cross the line that you started with.
For example, here, the polygon might not be created because it's still,
Zoom to both the areas and check.
so I edit this thing using one of these.
This is for the editing purpose.
I am not sure whether this is a polygon that is added. So now should I um, remove this thing.
Okay,
It,
I think you can proceed with the next step. I think you are facing the same issue in your Saga also. Your polygon was not shown, if I'm not wrong.
polygon, in that case, it was okay. I think it was Tarun's issue.
Okay. So try to close the polygon in the next areas.
I will go to the top right now.
Okay.
Why is it that top right would have agriculture? Is it true in all tiles, or is it for this particular region?
For this area only. If you check, you will find the mining areas near your Udaipur city, and on the left side is Aravalli region. So if you zoom in and familiar with this area, you will find that where you will find different types of classes.
Now I have deliberately intersected it, but now I'm not sure. Okay.
Yeah, good.
So now agriculture is done.
Okay.
Water body I will take now. Water body is done. And built up area would be somewhere, let's say, here. Okay, so now all the 4 polygons I have given in the training this thing, so I can now create export to vector map. Training set. Is it okay now?
Yes, it's fine.
Training set I have created.
Now you have to change it into a raster.
Preview display, is it? Okay, now you said we need to change it to raster.
So to change it into a raster, you have to go to the main window of Grass.js. Yes, here you will find the option. You can either write the command or you can go to the vector and then look for vector.
Layer,
Map type conversions. You have to assign the name of output raster.
did I name it as training? I think I should have named it as training, right? Training,
Yes,
it
you
says
can write any name, no
give
problem.
output as training map. Training map source should be ATT.
Go to attributes. Select category CAT.
This will be class and
First one will be your CAT category, and the last one will be your class. Yes. Now run. So your vector training map is added. Now you have to classify the image.
where did it go?
It's added in your layer.
But
The
it
first
is
one,
not.
training underscore map.
Yeah, but it is not appearing.
No, first you have to classify the image using this spectral signatures. Then it will be final output will be added in your map window.
Okay, so imagery, classify image, maximum likelihood.
No, first one will your interactive input for surprise classification. In the second step, you have to select maximum likelihood.
Yeah, so now I go that now it will be maximum likelihood, no?
No, first you have to select the input details. Your new window is opened. You can check. Yes, no, it's surprise classification tool. Not in this window. Do you have another window open in your GraphGIS?
No, this one only.
Nope. Repeat the again process. Go to imagery.
I think it should be maximum likelihood classification now.
Okay, input for a surprise MLC. Now before this, you have to select input for surprise MLC. You can write the name as signature.
Signature, supervise, classification.
Maximum likelihood. Now your image is generated. You can change the color.
Raster, image color. Normally, a dialog box should appear, right? Raster, manage color rules.
It's open in a new window. You can check.
Okay. So,
You can change the color after this class. Actually, I'm remaining with one more practical exercises. So let me
okay,
first finish that exercise. So
okay.
it will take 10 to 15 minutes.
Should I stop sharing my screen?
Yes,
Thank you very much.
welcome. So now we will start with the next exercises. Post classification process. So if you check, we have done recording in which we have changed the color of different classes or uh, change the name of classes or assigning different codes. So we have already did that, and now we are moving to the applying filter. There are two different types of filter: majority filter and minority filter. So first I will apply both the filter one by one, and then I will compare both the images and show you the difference between both the images. So let me first apply both the filter. So to apply this filter, you have to go to geo processing, then you have to go to grid filter, and then select majority or minority filter. So it will open a dialog box where you have to select your kernel types in the similar way you have done in the yesterday session. And you can select radius 1, 2, or 3 depending on the classes or misclassification. So we will perform this as keeping the radius value as 1. So now is my screen visible to all of you? Yeah. Okay. So on the left side, my raw data or false color composite is there, and on the right side, it is output or maximum likelihood classification. So I will do one thing. I will minimize this and then keep the output file in the middle, and then I will add one majority filter and one minority filter, on one on the left side and one on the right side. So first create or apply filter, go to geoprocessing, then grid, then filter, then go to majority and minority filter. So first I will apply the majority filter. So to apply this filter, you have to select grid system, then grid. So in the grid, I am selecting maximum likelihood classification, and in the filtered grid, I have selecting create, so it will be added as a new layer. So first I'm applying majority filter, keeping the threshold at 0, kernel type is square, and changing the radius to 1. Now click on OK. So my majority filter is applied. I'm opening it. Now I'm applying minority filters. The steps will be same. So I'm creating a new layer for the minority filter also, and keeping the kernel type and radius as square and 1. Now I'm opening minority filter on the right side. Synchronize map extent. Now I will compare all the 3 images. So now if you see, your centered image is your original classified image, and on the left hand side you are seeing majority filter after applying majority filter, while on the left side you can see the image after applying minority filter. So can you see the difference between all the 3 images?
So majority seems to do a good job.
It's basically majority filter. What it does, that based on the surrounding classes, suppose uh, if you see in this area, let me zoom into this portion. So if you see, there are white which is barren classes, and you are also seeing agriculture classes. So we have applied kernel type as radius as 1. So basically it did 3 into 3 class resampling, and based on that the majority classes which is surrounding, so the central value is assigned to red or built up area in the majority filter, while in the minority filter if you see, your minority class is barren area or agriculture area. So the areas which are earlier classified as your settlement areas are now classified as either barren area or agriculture area. So in the majority filter, so salt and pepper texture or some pixels which are classified as different classes are after filter, it will be classified as the class which is covering a majority of the area in the surrounding, while in the minority pixel will be increased. So the classes which were earlier settlement were changed to minority class, which in this case is agriculture or barren area. In the similar way, you can see in the other part also. So if you see in this image, so earlier this both the green pixels which are classified as forest area in the original image were classified as agriculture after applying a majority filter, because nearest all the nearby pixels are of agriculture area, while in the minority classes the 2 pixels were of forest classes, so surrounding pixel were classified as forest classes. I hope you understand why we are applying majority filter and minority filter.
Sir,
It is
sir, I applied this majority filter. I somehow I don't have minority filter. I applied majority filter, but my color code is different, sir. Once the result comes.
okay. Can you please share your screen?
Sir, here I went to grid filter. Then I have only majority filter here. Grid system.
Okay, click on majority filter.
Then I use this as my grid system. Grid is this classification. Then
Okay,
filtered grid I said create. Now it created this.
okay,
And then I just use this default. Click OK.
okay.
Then I got this result.
So you can change the color in the from the grid.
Okay. Two colors. Two colors. How do I change, sir? Here.
Generally, it takes the same color, but in your case, it changed the color. So generally, in the classified image, the classes are different. But here you can change.
I think I will do this again once. How do I delete this?
Those
Okay. Then just no. Then we'll go back. We'll go to grid. Then I'll do filter. Then I do majority filter. I select the same thing. Okay. Create.
change the from circle to radius square, and radius keep as 1. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, okay. Okay, now open this.
Is there anything I need to change here, sir?
No, generally it's take the classification or the classes from the original image.
Okay. No, sir.
I think in the newer version it's changed.
Am I using something wrong in software or something? Give me a second.
Let me check in the newer version.
Okay. Think I will go to see program files. Saga.
I have the latest version. I just downloaded yesterday. I am getting majority/minority filter when I click on.
Maybe I am using the older version here.
Most likely, yeah, because I just downloaded yesterday only.
I am also not facing the same problem in older version. I am using the older version which is 9.0.2.
Sir,
And
can I save this image as a raster? This one.
yes, you can export it.
How, sir?
Right click and save as. Click on save as. Select the folder and save as type. Change it into.
Sir, it is only showing a SGRD.
Some of the
Let me
features
first
in
save it
your
as SGRD.
software are not
Okay, then I
available.
think
I don't know
I think
what's the problem with your system. Okay, let me check once in my system if I'm
maybe I
facing the
will
same
open
problem.
this. And one more thing, sir, can I export this? I have 4 bands here. Can I export this as a layer stack?
No, not this as a layer stack.
Then I just opened a newer version. I think I cancel.
No, yesterday I saw all the process on the newer version. So in
Sir,
that I showed you how you can export in the different formats. So I think there is issue with your sagas only.
But it is the same version 9.10.1 that I am also using.
Are you facing the same problem or
No, no, not at all. I'm as
then
I
I'll
just
close
got.
this flow.
Yes, and yesterday I showed the same process on 9.10 point, I think, which version? Yeah, 9.10.1. And today I am showing it on 9.0.2.
These are I'm trying
I
to
was,
load this fellow for 5 bands and trying to load.
No, I am using 9.10.1 and my options are different from Tarun's.
I think
Right.
some of the options are not available in search window. I don't know why. I think there is problem with some files. So
Some issue is happening. So cancel. Can I load it now? Can I load the images now? 6 or no, 6. See, sir, I'm not able to even load the images. Acha.
no, it's that.
Then I think I will load this fellow. Uh,
Just try to save as. Let me check if your option
sir, give me
is
a
visible now or not. Right click on any band, save as.
now
Yeah,
it
now
is
it's visible. Yeah.
okay. So can I open the SGRD file that I
Yes, you can open an SERD file in Saga.
okay? Can I open it as a new layer map? See the classification is gone.
Okay, now try to apply majority and minority filter.
Yes, sir. Grid filter. Oh yeah, it is here. Create majority thresholds are pretty cool. Okay, so I should open this.
So what was the solution, Tarun?
I don't know. It was. I think it was installed along with QGIS. But I think now what I'm doing is only standalone version of it. Processing filter, grid filter, then अच्छा यहाँ पे होगा
Grids filter.
it's no minority, then you have to create. Okay. Okay, where is the property? सर यहाँ पे प्रॉपर्टी नहीं आ रहा है सर.
Click on show object properties window.
तो कहाँ पे सर? Where सर?
Click on. You want to see that layer.
नहीं यहाँ पे you will get one another table ना सर property window. Oh, okay. Here it is. So if I click this, no, it has to come, no?
So click on any layer. So based on the layer which you have selected, it will change the color or the properties of that layer.
Okay, this is fine.
Apply both the majority and minority filter and try to compare all the three images. The classified one, and after applying majority filter and minority filter.
Okay, sir. Yeah, thank you. I think, should I stop sharing my screen now?
You can continue with sharing your screen.
Okay. Yeah, so what is this? This is majority. Then
Go
wait.
to the data tab in manager window. Go to data tab
So,
in the manager window.
data.
Just near map. Manager window.
Where is
There is
the
option 2, data maps.
No, in the main, yeah, this one, yeah. Next
Just
to
near
this.
the data option. Just near map.
Oh, okay. I have to open here. See, so many. This is my minority. Okay. So this is my minority. This is my original classification. Then
You can keep the original class in between and keep
this is my
both side as one minority filter and one majority filter, so that you can compare all the three.
this. What do I? Oh, now in this I can get crosshair. Okay. So how do I change? Again, go back and change the color, sir. Classification.
Select the discrete colors.
जी सर यहाँ पे
No,
earlier there was a classification ना?
हाँ, वो आपने एक्चुअली बंद कर दिया ना, तो उसके बाद वो वाला क्लासिफिकेशन वाला लेयर इसमें ओपन नहीं होगा. इसमें आपको डिस्क्रीट कलर करके वो सेलेक्ट कर सकते हो.
Okay, let us say this. Okay. Then how do I change?
अभी आपका तीनों सेम क्लास में ओपन हो रखा है, आई थिंक सेम कलर में. अगर आप चाहते हो तो इसको आप किसी दूसरे कलर में ओपन कर सकते हो.
No, not like that, sir. Can I give the original colors that we used to this, as in automatically, not that manually I'll do every time.
वो मैनुअली होगा.
अच्छा ठीक है सर, तो मैं समझ गया. थैंक यू सर.
अभी आप जूम इन करके कंपेयर कर सकते हो तीनों इमेजेस को और चेक कर सकते हो क्या चेंजेस आया तीनों में.
Yes, zoom. This is zoom to full extent.
You can click on a map and drag to create a polygon. First select synchronize map extent.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, we can see here. This is basically settlement areas. And this is water body.
So now you can see the difference between all the three classes.
Yes.
Your original classified image after applying majority filter and then minority filter.
Yes.
So when in your classified image, if there is some pixel which are misclassified and creating a salt and pepper texture, so at that time you have to apply the majority filter. And if you find in your classified image that some of your pixels which are present in between the majority class, but
Yes, sir.
due to some errors it was not classified correctly, so at that time you can apply minority filter so that those pixels will be classified as separate class.
Okay, sir.
So I hope it's clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
The supervised classification, unsupervised classification, and post-processing also, where you can change the color code or the classes and applying majority minority filter.
Yes, sir.
So post classification has to be done only in Saga?
I think the Sujang ma'am will show you on QGIS software, if I'm not wrong.
For this
You can-
exercise, yes.
You can perform on any software. So you can save the classified image, or you can, if you want, you can keep all the three images, original classified image after applying majority filter and minority filter. And in the same way, you can also save the classified output of Saga, unsupervised and supervised, and then you can check the accuracy as ma'am teach you in your upcoming sessions. So you can practice the accuracy assessment in all the output or classified maps and check which algorithm or which map is more accurate than the others. So with this, we finished classification process, supervised and unsupervised. If you have any doubt, then you can ask.
So
Otherwise, you will
basically,
write. Yes.
we will have, after we classify both majority and minority maps, then we will also have the correct classification, and from that we will judge the accuracy or assess the accuracy.
Basically, when you classify the image, it might be possible that you can get the classified image as correct, and the most of the classes are correctly identified. So there is no need to apply the majority or minority filter. But in some cases, if your some classes are misclassified based on the output, if you find that your minority classes are not correctly represented in the classified image, at that time you can apply the minority filter. But if you see that in your classified image, you are seeing most of the salt and pepper texture and you want to remove it, and it will improve your accuracy, then you can apply majority filter. So in the case, if your classified image is more accurate and if you apply the filter, it might change your accuracy. Either it can increase the accuracy or it can decrease the accuracy. So you have to check the data and compare the classified image.
So we compare the classified image with the ground truth,
Yes.
or what we show, what you told in the morning, the higher resolution kind of imagery, and
Yes,
then
you
we
compare with either high resolution satellite data, or if you have or perform field work, then you can collect the data or you can compare with those data and check the accuracy of your area or the classified image.
Thank you.
Any other doubt? Molly Chakravarti, are you in your WhatsApp group?
In WhatsApp group, what WhatsApp group, sir?
WhatsApp group in which year you have taken the admission?
No, I am not in a WhatsApp group. Actually, my email ID is I am using another email ID, so that is the problem.
So
Can
you
you
can check in
can
that.
can you mail me, sir?
So I am not the one who is
Or
doing
you
the.
can send the documents here. Can you?
Okay, wait a minute.
Yes, that would be great, sir.
Uh, I am giving you the contact details of Bender Deshmukh sir. You can contact him in this regard. Have you requested for the access?
Yes, I have requested, but access denied. No mail come.
Okay. Okay, I'm writing the contact details of Deshmukh sir. You can write a message with your mail ID from which you have request for access.
Okay. With enrollment numbers and details.
Yes, you can
Oh,
write a
MG.
message. So
Okay.
he is the one who will give you the access to the main drive.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Any other doubt related to these exercises, or from the yesterday session or today's session?
Thank you, sir. Most of the things you have explained very well, so we are grateful for your
Thank you
guidance.
so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. So those who have not write your attendance in the chat box, you are requested to write your attendance in the format your name, enrollment number, course code, study center.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everyone. So the class is over. You can write your attendance and you are free to leave. Those who have not joined WhatsApp group of the respective session, you are requested to check your email and join the WhatsApp group. So all the details related to the classes or other information related to academic queries or your classmate, you can contact them in the WhatsApp group.
We will practice this over the week, sir, and next week also you will be taking the classes, right?
No, in the
No.
next week, one more, sir. Tejas sir will be taking your classes related to
Okay.
R software.
Okay. Maybe I think on 23rd November you will teach LiDAR.
Yes, on 23rd November, I will taking the classes. So if you have doubt, you can write in the WhatsApp group.
You are in the WhatsApp group also, sir. PGDGI. What is your phone number?
9983497889. I'm in all the WhatsApp groups. So you can write in any WhatsApp group in which you are added. So I will respond whenever I will see the messages.
I don't see you in the PGDGI WhatsApp group.
Which year? PGDGI?
PGDGI 2025.
Okay, let me check. PG July or June?
January.
July or Jan?
January.
I am in that group. PGDGI Jan 2025.
Okay, yeah, I saw you. Yeah. You are based in which university, sir, right now?
I am Jain and Vyas University, Jodhpur, Rajasthan.
Okay, you are in Rajasthan. I was asking in case we go to Delhi or maybe if we can meet, maybe if we get a chance, we can.
Yes, most of the faculties are from the main headquarters. So if you get any chance to visit Delhi, so you can visit IGNOU headquarters and you can contact interact with all the faculties of geology department.
Yes.
And
Because,
currently,
yeah.
Faisal sir and Sujang ma'am is also there. So
Because there were a couple of classes that were being taken around August, these counseling sessions for the theory courses, and the faculty or the resource persons one was based in Nagpur, one was based in Bhubaneswar. So,
uh, for all the study center, they conduct their classes for theory and practicals. So most of the time schedules is different and the teachers are also from different department or different universities.
right.
Generally, I take the classes of Delhi Study Center. Actually, I
Thank
did
you.
my PhD under Deshmukh sir.
Okay. And your area of specialization is in which part of GIS?
Remote sensing, and I worked on tidal networks in Gulf of Kutch region, Gujarat.
Wow. So you are the best person for remote sensing, image interpretation using Landsat and
So I just sharing my knowledge which I gathered till now, but I'm not that much expert in this area. I'm also g- getting knowledge from some of the faculties or experienced person. I'm still in the learning phase.
but, thank you very much, sir. It was a great, both yesterday's and today's, both the sessions were really informative, and we are thankful to you for sharing the knowledge.
Thank you so much. Thanks to you too for kind
Thank you.
words. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Okay.